Hey, and welcome back. This week I wanted to run through 5 things that I do at home to help me control my pain, depending on the severity of the crisis or where my pain actually is. Sometimes I will pick and choose certain things out of the 5, or sometimes I will try all 5. And then if all 5 of those stuff don't work, then that is when I start to think about going to the hospital. So yeah, that's it. So, number 1, first things first, my medicine box. This is my medicine box. It's specifically for pain relief. This is one of the first things that I will do. Firstly, I'll try and see if my pain will settle without using any prescription meds. But if it doesn't, then one of the main things I will do is go straight to the medicine box, which I have used quite a lot during quarantine, which is really annoying because I hate taking pain relief. But yeah, so I kind of follow the World Health Organization's analgesic ladder in terms of how I take my medication. So firstly, I will start off with a non-opioid medication and a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. So that will be my paracetamol and my ibuprofen. And then if these doesn't work, so I'll take them together. If they both don't work, then I will go on to the next step of the ladder and introduce a mild opioid, which I will then take codeine, which I absolutely hate. It just makes me feel so sick. But yeah, then if all 3 of those don't work, I will then go up a step on the analgesic ladder and add a stronger opioid, which will then be my morphine solution. So these are the only 4 pain medication that I have at home, and if all 4 of those do not work, then I'll be thinking about A&E, because then the pain is just too much and I will probably need something way much stronger. So yeah, number 1, pain relief. Number 2. So number 2 is hydration. I can't express how important it is to drink plenty of fluids. When I'm having a crisis, I will try and drink a lot more than usual, especially if I'm taking pain relief. I'll try and drink a bit more then, just to get some extra fluids in me, because I could be dehydrated, and that's probably what's called a crisis. So just whatever I can to get some extra fluids in me, I will try my best. It is a bit hard, but yeah, just try and do whatever I can to get rid of the pain, because it could have been caused by dehydration. So yeah, that is number 2, fluids. Number 3 is heat. So anything like hot water bottles or a warm bath, depending on how severe the pain is. Sometimes I'm just not strong enough to get into a bath, but I would always try maybe and use a hot water bottle. I've kind of stopped and moved away from a hot water bottle just because it has caused me a hot water bottle burn. Or hot water bottle rash, which is quite bad. So I can't express. If you do love using hot water bottles like I do, please make sure that the hot water bottle is covered and do not put it directly onto your skin. Also, make sure you take the air out before you securely close the bottle, because we do not want to get injured. But yeah, I love hot water bottles. I'm going to try and use them again once my burn kind of clears up. I'm going to go back to it, and with extra care. But yeah, so heat. Because heat dilates blood vessels, which creates a bigger space for red blood cells to flow through, and hopefully those that are stuck in blood vessels, they can have a bit of space to unblock and push their way through the blood vessels, leading to what's the words? No more pain. basically. I couldn't think of the words, but yeah, heat is very helpful. Number 4 is distractions. So distractions is a really good one. It just helps you take your mind off of the pain. Whatever you need to do to help distract you, try and do it. If it means talking to family or friends, watching a bit of TV, put a movie on, bit of Netflix, or even listening to music, just anything like that. I absolutely love Sudokus. So when I'm in pain, I will get my Sudoku book out, which my little sister bought me for my birthday. It's got 1,000+ puzzles in there, which I'm slowly making my way through. But yeah, I will get my book out and try and do some of those just to help me take my mind off of the pain. If not, then I'll probably listen to music or maybe put a film on. Just depends how I feel at the moment in time. But yeah, anything to distract you, I would advise. And last but not least, a very simple and easy one, sleep. I love to sleep. I love to sleep to avoid my problems, which is probably really bad, but especially when I'm in pain, I just don't want to deal with it, and I will try and fall asleep. It's actually quite hard to try and fall asleep when you're in pain, but once you're asleep, it's so good. It can be a bit annoying because sometimes you do go to sleep and you wake up and the pain is gone, but other times you do go to sleep, you wake up and the pain is still there, or you're sleeping and the pain wakes you up, which is even more annoying. But anything to help pass time and give you a little bit of a rest at the same time is always beneficial. So I'll always encourage someone to probably try and sleep. Sometimes all you need is a bit of rest, and maybe your crisis is triggered by fatigue, so resting will actually help you. So yeah, sleep. I love a good nap. So those are my 5 ways of managing pain at home. If those 5 do not work, that is when I will start to think about going into A&E. I absolutely hate going to the hospital, so I will try and do anything I can just to manage my pain at home, which seems to be working quite a lot recently. I've not been admitted to hospital for a good while, especially since I've started my exchange. It's been about maybe 5 months. I think I was admitted in January. Yeah, which is really good. Amazing. My exchange is actually really helping. But anyways, yeah. A lot of sickle cell warriors do other stuff to manage their pain at home. For example, using stuff like lavender oil to help them sleep, or like different products to help with massages at home, depending on where the pain is. Some people like to have their own kind of like herbal remedies, eating different types of fruit and veg, which they feel like help them, and just stuff like that, just anything to help the pain. But yeah, that is my 5. If you have any other options or any other ideas, please let me know, because I could probably use them and they would help me. But yeah, that is all from me. Peace, love, and cure. Hope you enjoyed this video.